Hi, I'm Michele PW, author of the best-selling Love-Based Business series that is designed to help you build a business you love and that loves you back. And you are watching Flip It, my show that helps you flip your perspective so you get everything you want in life and business. For more of an explanation of how this works, just check out my first episode. Today's topic, why becoming an overnight success may be the worst thing to happen to you. So back over 20 years ago, a freelance writer wrote a book called Simple Abundance. This book ended up catching fire. Oprah had her on her show a few times. She was on the New York Times best-selling list for 2 years. And by the time all was said and done, she ended up selling over 7 million copies. Fast forward to today. While you might have heard of the book Simple Abundance, you likely haven't heard of any of the author's other titles. You might not even know that she ended up losing all the money she made from Simple Abundance and even declared bankruptcy. She's far from the only one. How many singers in the 80s had a massive hit only to sink into oblivion? It was so common, we even had a name for it. One-hit wonders. How about people who win the lottery only to lose everything they won and even more a few years later? What do all these stories have in common? In my opinion, success happened too fast for them. Look, we all dream of overnight success. I know I certainly had my shares of fantasy of being plucked out of the crowd and discovered, launching me into instant stardom. Yeah, but for the most part, this notion of being discovered or becoming a true overnight success story is just one big fantasy. And you know what? Thank God for that. You see, every time you reach a big milestone, maybe it's breaking the 6-figure mark, or maybe the 7-figure mark, or quitting your job to start your business, or finally publishing your book, something shifts inside you. The bigger the milestone, the bigger the shift. And if we're not emotionally ready to accept that shift, we'll unconsciously sabotage ourselves. Hence, all the one-hit wonders. Gay Hendricks has a name for it in his book, The Big Leap. He calls it an upper limit problem. We all have unconscious limits to how much success or happiness or money or joy we can accept. When we get more than what we can tolerate, we do things to bring ourselves down. That's why after a particularly close moment with our spouse, we may start a fight, or after we experience a big windfall of money, an equally big expense rolls in. I'm starting to think that the journey to becoming a success is just as important as the success itself. That's what we end up learning on our journey to success, is how to expand our capacity to receive. So when success finally does shower upon us, we're mentally and emotionally ready. Look, I get it. It can be really difficult and discouraging and frustrating when you are on that journey to success. Waking up every moment and taking action even though you're not seeing the results yet, and worse, you don't have any idea when or even if you'll see the results, that's really difficult. But here's the thing. The disciplines and perseverance you develop during that process will serve you well when success finally does come knocking on your door. And yes, it will come, just as long as you stay with it. Maybe not how you thought it would arrive or when, but it will come. So if you like today's show, you may like my best-selling love-based business books, including my Love-Based Money Mindset book. You can check them out on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, iTunes, and more. And help spread the word. Tweet it out. Why becoming an overnight success could be the worst thing to happen to you. #FlipIt. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Plus, you may want to check out my lovebasedbizblog.com. I've got some great articles and resources there to help you create a business you love and that loves you back. See you next time.